Hey, my name is PolishLynx and this is some more of the irae because it's epic. So yeah, let's continue. After a little bit of learning from K, we've got the beach again. Let's see what's going to happen here. Opening my eyes, I found myself upon a twilit beach. The very same shoreline from the dream I've been having every night since I was discharged, and I lingered here all alone. Or perhaps not quite.
You
know, you've never really talked with her, so it's, you know, the way you said that was kind of rude. Never mind. I turned around to find a girl of light blonde hair with green eyes standing before me. She's cute, by the way. Her skin was pale, her dress crude, tattered even. She looked at me with the same childish gaze as always. I'd more or less figured out from her decapitation scar, as well as her otherworldly appearance, that she was no living human, but... She was likely one of the ghosts I had so much trouble with. You don't know that. I would say that might be true, actually.
Kimi, yeah, Anta. 俺に取り付いてるとかそういうのだろ。俺をどうにかしたいわけか。生前の未練とか恨みとかあるんだったら言ってみろよ。聞いてやるから。
So?
その、マイルな。
That look on her face made me feel like I was bullying her or something. Sakurai described me as a lightning conductor, a scapegoat to draw in disasters, in which case this girl had to be. That, although she didn't feel like a disaster or lightning, appearances could be deceiving. Rusalka bring one prime example. Hell, she was the source of all this in the first place. Normally this is where I would voice a grumble or two, but with this girl I just couldn't bring myself to do that. I wasn't like to go easy on others, but for some reason I couldn't find it in myself to be mad at her. This girl wouldn't hurt a soul. She had no intention to do so. A part of me vaguely, but with firm conviction, god damn it, where did I get confirmation here? Believed in that. Why was that? I couldn't quite tell, but...
歌わないんだな、今日は。いや、そんな驚いた顔されても困るんだけど、あんたいつも歌ってたろ。あれなんだ？
I honestly wasn't expecting her to answer. However,
聞きたいですか?
Hey. Am I the only one that had that weird shiver on my back after hearing that? The fact she actually gave me quite what? Quite the surprise.
喋れるんだな。正直歌しか歌えないのかと思ってたけど。
Rude, dude.
普通はそれしかしませんよ。カリオストロにそうしてろって言われてたから。
カリオストロ？
あなたに似た人。
え？
でもあなたが相手なら喋ってもいいって言われました。だら嬉しい。お話できますね、私たち。
まあ、そりゃ。
Being able to communicate with her should have been something great, but something about what she said worried me. Actually, could this Cagliostro of hers be...
あんた、っていうか君、フランス人か？カリオストロってあれだろ？首飾り事件の。
Count Alessandro di Cagliostro, a self-proclaimed alchemist who lived in the 18th century, the ringleader of a major scandal involving tricking the royal family out of necklace, an incident theorized to have been the cause of the French Revolution. One of the most exceptional famous swindlers in world history. If that was the Cagliostro she'd been referring to then.
君は18世紀のフランス人か？
わかりません。
True, it probably would have been suspicious for a ghost to remember in perfect detail who they were and where they were from. Besides, her outfit made me speculate that she could have been an ordinary citizen, or someone belonging to an even lower strata of society. Someone like that not having a good grasp of the calendar would come as no surprise. I didn't know what the education rate was at the time, but she didn't look like the type who lived a normal life. After a bit of pondering, I said to change the topic.
ここはどこだ？
どこって？
この浜辺、君の故郷か？なんて名前？
サンマロ。
Which meant that... Yeah, just as I thought. I'd read something about this, so I knew that it was the name of a place in France.
ブルターニュのサンマロか。なるほどね。道理で日本には見えないわけだ。
日本？
ああ、それは俺の国。っていうか、ちょっと待てよ。なんで言葉が通じてるんだ？
I was talking about Japanese and so was she. Or at least I thought so. Well, whatever. It didn't particularly matter, right? If anything, I was the idiot for trying to find logic in a dream where I was conversing with a ghost. Anyway.
話を戻すけど、君の名前は？
The girl's gaze darted to the ground as she heard my question. That was probably her nickname or something. And I said to wait a few moments, but she ultimately never added her last name.
マリーか。わかった。で、俺とは話してもいいって言われたそうだけど。
By Cagliostro.
そいつのこと、少し教えてくれないか？
どうして？
興味がある。
Or rather, I need to know. Because he knew I'd come here and talk to her. I understood what he was, which was exactly what I needed to know.
そいつはどんなやつだった？
あなたに似てます。
どのあたりが？
私に優しくしてくれるところとか。でも、カリオストロはもうここに来ないと思う。これからはあなたが私と一緒にいてくれるからって。
Is that...
ねえ、そうなんでしょ？ザラトス。
違う。
Ouch. Why would you say that? I unconsciously grabbed Mari's shoulder, drawing her a bit closer to me.
俺はレンだ。藤井レン。
レン？
そう。それから、俺は君が言ってるやつと似てなんかいない。
I looked eyes with a bewildered Mari to emphasize that. So Shiri was talking about that Cagliostro. Two extraordinary swindler died in prison, but according to legend, he continued to wander the earth following his demise. In other words, he still existed. A game of hide-and-seek devised by an insane sorcerer over half a century ago. Wait, so they really are older than... Wait, no. Wait, he was from the 18th century, right? That's what they said. God damn it, I need to Google that stuff because, seriously, I even... Well, I wanted to say even I get confused, but that's not really surprising that I got confused here. So basically, I thought that all of them were from the Second World War, so 1945. And yeah. But it seems like this... Okay, he is from the freaking 18th century. And he definitely does not look in real life. Did not look in real life like he does in the game. So yeah, but let's face it, the image in the game is better, to be honest. I'm really sorry for offending you, man. But yeah. I'm such a bad person. Never mind. Well, I'll probably be freaking having nightmares now because of that. Well, if Mari will be there, I won't complain. She seems like a nice girl. Anywho, Sakura's words echo in my mind. Mercurius, where Mari and I were together as his pawns. Yes.
痛いです。レン。
Ren, what the hell are you doing, you idiot?
Well,
at least she calls you Ren now, not the Zarathustra part. For the sensation lingering in my hands felt cold, it was undoubtedly the touch of human skin. Did she really die and become a ghost? Didn't that voice mention her back when I came close to dying during my fight with Wilhelm? Abominable girl, curse girl, pitiful girl, tame girl. Hate her, love her, protect her and destroy her. Let's not hate and let's not destroy. She's the world's singularity, a being outside the boundaries of that law. She's that, yet she's not. She exists outside this world's concepts. Perpetual, eternal, immortal, divine, infinite, life beyond death. Evocate. She was giving that to me. That guillotine? I wasn't sure.
俺が君とこれからは一緒にいるって。
いてくれないんですか?
Looks like she's starting a fight. I couldn't answer that. Naturally, staying on this beach forever was out of the question, but I didn't really think she meant that. She wasn't gonna haunt me forever, right? Well, I feel like I would be haunted after what I said just a second ago. I could really do without that, thanks.
私が必要になるって。
言われたのか?
はい。
In other words, she would serve a purpose.
ギロチンは俺の首を落とすあれはどこにある?
Mari silently pointed towards the top of a hill. There lay a guillotine, a giant, unrefined, gruesome blade forged for the purpose of executing people. Glittering ever so dimly in the blood-scarred rays of dusk. I found myself feeling like it was talking to me. Lop of the heads, sever them, hunt them, offer them up to me. Execute. Dye this altar red with their blood. Claim their heads, brighter than a setting sun, hotter than raging flames. The heads of they who feasted on madness and drunk of insanity, those demons that knew only the path of strife. So I guess my idea of going where I suggested to go to actually, you know, collect souls was a good idea, kind of. Slay every last one of them. Make no exceptions. Let's make exceptions. Display no reserve, no mercy, no regret, no compassion. Come on. Offer them up as sacrifices. Do so, or perish.
ばっか言うなよ。
Then had I been summoned here to do just that? As usual, I sensed a hint of bewilderment in Mari's childish gaze as she looked at me. I was supposed to use the girl and fight alongside her. But what exactly could a feeble girl like her do? Cagliostro, Mercurius. That insane sorcerer had assembled a fucked up cast for his fucked up carnival. And I was supposed to go along with it, to fulfill my assigned role. No question asked? Bit too late to be spouting that shit. My role in this had already been locked. I had to fight. I was past the point of no return. But I was sick of others getting caught up in it. To think I had to use this unfortunate girl. Oh, fuck. Do I have to choose now? I mean... do we have other choice? I don't think she's the... You know, she's the... What's the words in my mind? I mean, she's definitely not the weapon, right? So, well, at least that's what I believe. So, he said something about using her, but I mean, not he, but Cagliostro, right? And, well, I mean, sorry, Cagliostro, but I'm afraid I'm not the person that can deal like that, and yeah, there's no way I can do that. I'm not using her, sorry. Sorry? Why am I sorry about that? I'm not using her. But we'll save you, somehow. Mary made a great gentle naive smile, free of concern and ill will. I would never make her witness another's death. It had nothing to do with morals or the fact that she was a woman, but for some reason I felt that this, and this alone, was something I must never do. The sentiment made a wave of déjà vu wash over me. Could I have possibly met this girl before? Once I'd shaken up of the unpleasant aftertaste of death, now, all too familiar dream I changed into a fresh set of clothes. I hadn't eaten my hair was a mess, and I probably had bags under my eyes, but none of it mattered. I wanted to get to school as soon as possible. Naturally, my reasoning behind it was that it would lower the risk of me shocking others. However, at the moment... Ouch. A certain someone's voice was singing its clowns into my psyche in an unbearably annoying way.
Yeah, ohayo! Ren, 最近起きるの早いよね。っていうかさ、昨日の夜どこか行ってたみたいだけど、ちゃんと寝てるの？
Totally.
なんか私気になっちゃって、あんたが帰ってくるの待ってようと思ったんだけど、なんか壁の穴通れなくなっちゃってて。
Sorry?
やっぱり今までプライバシーの侵害とかしすぎちゃったのかなって、ちょっと反省しちゃったりなんかして。
Can you like calm down?
だから聞いてみるんだけどさ。レン。
Yes?
最近あんた、もしかして、私避けてる？
No?
Ah.
Yeah, that's true. Following my car downstairs, I walked past Kasumi and outside without locking the door, then quickly descended the staircase. She didn't chase after me, nor did she complain about my attitude, and instead remained standing in front of my room, still as a statue. Damn it! Why couldn't you think with a bit more tact? Even as I felt irritated by my own cowardice and awkwardness, I had no choice but to accept this as the correct course of action in the grand scheme of things. Stay away from me. I found myself wanting to say that cliché line straight out of a cheap manga. I wonder if she would eventually move to another city if I could get her to completely hate me.
Yeah.
That wasn't gonna happen. We'd known each other for years now. I came to understand her personality quite well. Or so you'd believe. And she'd probably greet me with a smile every day regardless what I said or did to her. At the very least, trying to ignore her at a time like this would hold no meaning, regardless of how hard I tried. And I couldn't forgive the part of myself that despite being aggravated, still felt grateful for that. I had plenty of things to consider and evaluate. Making sure I didn't shock my surroundings took maximum priority, but the true problem lay beyond that.
おはよう。
The last person I wanted to run into. Namely, figuring out how I would find these guys.
ルサルカは
休みよ。しばらくあなたの顔は見たくないって。よかったわね。
Would feel relieved if you did the same. Inner words seeing my face would probably set her off. Not exactly a welcome change, but I could understand why she'd feel that way.
じゃああいつとは次に会ったら始まると思っていいんだな。
多分ね。
Sakura gave a nod to accompany her blunt reply. Weird.
気持ち悪いな。
何が？
お前がだよ。何平然と俺に挨拶なんかしてるんだ。講義は昨日ので終わったんだろ。だったらしばらく用はないんじゃないのか。学校来るなよ。
それは私の勝手じゃない。
お前は別に学校が楽しいわけじゃないだろ。
いいえ、楽しいわよ。
Boss, she didn't even have a single friend. Look who's talking, right? Look who's talking, yeah. Sakura's shameless attitude pissed me off enough to make me throw a glare her way, but he had about as much effect as smell water of a dog's back.
別に敵対してるからって避ける必要はないでしょ。今のところ私は身の危険を感じないし、あなたをどうこうしようとも思ってないし。だったら顔見知り同士会えば挨拶くらいするでしょ。何が変なの？
全部だ。
Apparently spawned the word out.
座りが悪いんだよ、今の状況。不自然でわざとらしくて嘘くさくて気持ち悪いことこの上ない。そもそも。
And the most perplexing thing of all was the fact that I still had no idea what these freaks were ultimately after.
まさか本当に俺とやり合うのだけが目的ってわけじゃないだろう。得体が知れなさすぎるんだよ、お前らは。
Spinner's interruption yesterday prevented me from learning everything, and as such I still had questions. Whether I found myself caught up in, I wasn't seeing the full picture. It felt almost like I was being toyed around with and dragged into something I didn't fully understand. Hell, if they came at me one after another, I would eventually learn a thing or two as I fought them off in the heat of the moment. But instead, reality had chosen to give me this briefer. I couldn't relax. I felt sick, like I was wasting away here. No wonder I felt so bothered by all the gaps in my knowledge.
顔に似合わず好戦的なのね。まあ、今は生物の影響もあるんでしょうけど。
No.
そんなにすぐ始めたいの？ぶっつけ本番がお望みかしら。
違う。俺がマシになるまで待つって言うなら、それはそれでありがたい。どのみち無視はできないし。けどお前やる気全然ないだろ。少なくとも俺を相手にするのは事のついでっていう感じだ。
She definitely gave me the impression of someone who came here to wage war. For what could tell, she must have had some other motive in mind. And I had this feeling that it would be something infinitely harder to ignore. Sure, I was fighting both to protect myself and pay them back for what they did to Kasumi. But what if that other reason ended up being something large enough to dwarf even those motives? I doubted that Rusalka will help gathered in the city to test their strength. Actually,
前にルサルカは約束を果たすために町へ来たって言ってたぞ。目的は一人一人で違うとも。だったら、お前の目的っていうのは一体。
例えば、綾瀬さんが死んだとする。
何？
氷室先輩でもいいし、退学したっていうあなたの友達でもいい。他に誰か大事な人がいるなら思い浮かべて。その人が死んだという状況を。
you know you would be dead after that guy.
おい、待てよ。
What the hell was she spouting now? I knew it was a what if scenario, but I couldn't let it pass.
怒らないでよ。別に脅しをかけてるわけじゃない。ちょっとネガティブな世間話。 私たちくらいの年齢だと、そういう話が盛り上がるんでしょ？
They are not! What? She really is... No, she has something not right with her mind.
前に、クラスの子たちがそんなことを言ってたわ。自分の彼氏が、自分の彼女が、自分の親が兄弟が、死んでしまったらどうしようって。
I've never heard nor had a conversation like that in my life with anyone. Seriously. Something's wrong with her head.
事故でも、病気でも、殺人でも自殺でも。何らかの不条理で大事な人を奪われたらどうしよう。その時どうするべきだろう。泣いたり悲しんだり絶望したり、怒ったり悔しがったり恨んだり、みんなそれぞれ意見を言ってた。あなたはどう？
Kick some Nazi asses, I guess. Because in this scenario, it's the only option that would happen. They would do something to her and boom, we have to kick their asses.
身近な誰かが死んだ時、あなたは何を思って何をする？
She told us you didn't concern her, but there was a somewhat pressing, compressive tone to her questions. Despite my sudden bewilderment, I gave her an answer.
状況による。事故と病気と殺人じゃ、思うこともすることも変わってくるだろう。
自殺が消えてるみたいだけど。
自殺は殺人だ。死ぬまで追い詰めた奴がいるってことだし、自業自得なら自分で自分を殺してる。
Uh-oh. Why do I have a bad feeling about that?
なるほど。それで、あなたは結局のところ、死んだ人のために何をしてあげるというの？
死人のために。
An often-heard concept for sure, but no matter what the living did, the dead stayed dead. So be it a memorial service or an act of revenge, the living the dead merely to make peace with their own feelings, erasing cancer, banning all cars, or eradicating crime across the globe would not bring back those who had already fallen victim to them. Well, erasing cancer would be nice. This hardly need to be explained, everyone knew it. The dead possessed no words to speak with, no future to look forward to. Their words claiming to do something for the dead was ultimately self-serving to the extreme. I wasn't particularly against embellishing the truth with flowery words, but...
そういうことを言ってると、死んだ奴のためにじゃなくて、死んだ奴のせいにするかもしれないだろう。俺はそんな考え方をしたくない。だから自分も含めて、生きてる奴のことしか考えないな。
そう。じゃあ、綾瀬さんが殺した人たち。彼らのために何かしようって意思もないわけね。
けじめはつけるさ。
Once I clarified the cause of all this, I'll admit it. At the moment, I was driven by the singular goal, which was precisely why I couldn't stand this evasive, unclear attitude of hers.
まあ、あなたの硬派な考えはよくわかったわ。実際に親しい人が死んでしまっても、同じことを言えるのかどうかは知らないけど。
Okay, I'll seriously kick them.
ほら、そんな怖い顔しないでよ。別に脅してるわけじゃないって言ってるのに。疑り深い性格なのね。
Who would trust you? Of course, I have trust issues when it comes to you, damn it.
それで。答えろよ。お前の本当の目的は？
目的ね。
Yeah, of course. Yeah. After a slight pause, Sakura gave a snort.
言ったでしょ？学校が楽しいのよ。さっきみたいに青臭くて何年後かに思い出したら恥ずかしくなるような話をいっぱいしたい。
Why?
他にもどこのケーキ屋さんが美味しいとか、何組の誰々がかっこいいとか、テスト勉強が面倒だとかね。そういうのを私は満喫したいのよ。でも私がクラスの子たちと仲良くしてるとあなたが邪推するでしょ。だからこうやって藤井君にだけ絡んでるの。あまり邪険にしないでほしいわ。
Okay, that's also suspicious. Interacting only with one person? Come on.
そんなに迷惑？
Or like I was in a mood to send her flying with the right hook. Want to enjoy school life? Where did she get of talking like that when she destroyed mine? So in the end, she had no intention of revealing her call at all. Even if she was simply fooling around, all she achieved was pissing me off.
もういい。勝手にしろ。
But as I was about to leave, clicking my tongue in irritation.
そう。だったら綾瀬さん、私と一緒に投稿する？
Hearing her name sent a metaphorical electric shock over my whole body. I turned around only to be met with the sound of Kasumi peeking her head out from behind a nearby telephone pole.
おはよう、綾瀬さん。いい朝ね。
Kasumi, just how long had she been spying on the two of us? As regard as it sounded, I had completely failed to notice her.
藤井君は急いでるから先に行くって言ってるけど、あなたはどうする？
そうだね。
She threw a glance in my direction, hesitant for a moment. She ultimately spoke up again, her tongue feeling somewhat reserved.
そうだね。せっかくだから私は桜井さんと。
おい、待て。
Cutting my way between them, Oh shit, drag Sakurai away or Kasumi away. What do we do, guys? Safe. I mean, I don't care about Sakurai, so let's drag Kasumi away, right? Let's hope it's a good decision.
行くぞ、かすみ。
I grabbed Kasumi by the wrist.
ちょっと待ってよ。
Hopefully it's a good choice. Oh man. And forcefully dragged her away, ignoring Sakura's sarcasm-laden sigh in the background. For the time being, I couldn't let them be around each other.
レン、痛いってば。なんなのよ、いきなり。あんた変っていうか、ちょっと聞いてるの？もう、レンタラ。痛い！離して！
悪い。
I realized I'd been unconsciously gripping Kasumi's arm without any restraint. Came to champion or not, she was still a woman. I couldn't be around to her.
レン？
なんでもない。
I couldn't believe the cause was yesterday's training artifact that both Sakura and I were locked in a way, but the crowing I barely felt around her came back in full force the moment Kasumi showed up.
ねえ、桜井さんと何話してたの？
どこから聞いてた？
それは、別にケーキ屋さんがどうとか、桜井さんが他の人と仲良くしたら、レンが怒るとか。
So only the last bit that made me heave a mental sigh of relief.
さ、
Before she could break into any sort of argument, I lifted a hand to silence her.
悪いけど、かすみ。ちょっと一人にしてくれ。ごめんな。
And we did hastily pass through the gate. I knew how much it pained Kasumi to be left out of the loop, but what else was I supposed to do? I took this dangerous power from her, along with all those painful memories, because I wanted her to lead a peaceful life as an everyday high school student. My top priority right now was to master formation as soon as possible. Sakurai's aloof evasiveness aside, it was clear as day that I'd have about a snowball chance in hell to fend off Rusunka and Wilhelm otherwise. Right. I don't know if it means class started or some break for them already, but let's end the episode here, and in the next one, I guess we'll be training, right? Maybe some powers will finally show up. Hope you enjoyed it. See you tomorrow in the next one. Bye bye.